Right, so joining me are Imran, Anna and Louise, thank you very much, who've successfully passed the Cambridge CELTA course. So well done all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. How does it feel to have passed?
It's a massive relief. At certain points we felt like we weren't going to make it, but being so close with each other every day for such long periods and suffering in the same way, we become really close and we're really supportive of each other now.
Okay, how long did the course run for?
7 weeks, 7 intense weeks.
Anna, Imran just said it was intensive. What type of thing did you have to do?
Well, we were in sort of 9 till 6 most days, and then we had like 5 hours in the library after as well. But our days sort of consisted of us teaching. We had a few hours teaching preparation, but it was great, and it kind of stands you in good stead for any job you want to go into, because you've studied an extra course on top of your university degree, which is an intense course as well.
And you also had to do lessons, actual lessons. How did it feel to be in front of a class instead of being taught?
Well, it started off as 20 minutes, then went to half an hour, and then we finally taught our hour lessons. So it built up quite nicely, so it wasn't too nerve-wracking. But the first time you stood up in front of a real class, it was quite scary, because obviously we'd never done it before. But we had a lot of teaching from our CELTA tutors and a lot of preparation from our assignments and stuff. So it built up well. Wasn't too bad.
And you also had to teach in front of your peers as well, that's part of it. How did that go, Imran?
Well, it wasn't too bad because they kind of like sat in the background, so you didn't really notice them, which was fortunate. Otherwise, because as well, when you're in that frame of mind, when there's 100 things going on in your head, you kind of, everything on the outside disappears and you just see like these students' faces looking back at you, so you don't really notice them, not too much.
I imagine that because it's quite testing, you really did pick up some skills that were worthwhile, and you're going to be using those in the jobs market when you leave university. How valuable do you think it was?
I think it was really valuable. It's a completely different skill set that you've acquired, and you know, it really builds up your confidence as well. Like Louise said, it's something we've never done before, and it is completely nerve-wracking. And to have these new skills that you can take I think it's great. I think it's a great opportunity.
What doors will it open to you that you wouldn't have been able to, or opportunities would you be able to have now that you wouldn't have been able to have if it wasn't for the CELTA course?
It'll open a lot of opportunities abroad, and we'll be able to go and teach where we want to in lots of different countries, and we'll be able to experience their cultures and see lots of amazing places, which will be a really good opportunity for all of us. And even if you don't want to go into teaching, it gives you a really deep insight into the working week, because we work so hard, and we've really experienced what hard work is.
And Imran, what do you think you're going to do with it next? Have you got some plans for the summer?
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to put our experience and knowledge into practice, and in a way we'll be recycled. We'll go back to the place where we earned a qualification and teach in the summer school in the student village.
Brilliant, so very worthwhile.
Definitely more. It's probably like the golden ticket. With this qualification you could go anywhere in the world with this. It's really important. Yeah, I'd definitely recommend it. Yeah.
So would you recommend it to other students?
Definitely. It is hard work. We would be lying if we didn't say it was. Yeah. But it's definitely well worth it, and you know, the people you meet through it and the skills you acquire through it, you can't even imagine. It's just brilliant. It's great.
So how can students who are interested in the CELTA course go about it?
Well, there's an application process which is from Cambridge itself, and you'll have to fill out an application form which will show you some of the skills that you'll need, and then you'll go through an interview process, which is a group interview, so it's quite nice, and then you'll go through the selection process like that, and you'll be selected from the group that will get interviewed. Then you'll go on to do the course, and it's a really good opportunity and really good experience for the real world.
Well, congratulations, and thanks very much to you all for chatting about it today. If anybody wants more information, I think it's available at www.swansea/ac.uk.